record the
just
thing.
there we go. Okay.
Finally, people can hear the drummer.
So welcome back to Voyager Reacts to Eurovision 2024, where we ruthlessly tear apart every single song if we can manage it.
Yeah, but we've actually been quite nice.
We've been pretty good.
Really.
Nice.
I'm almost a little bit disappointed. Maybe,
You want to be more ruthless.
Not necessarily me. I think collectively we could be much harsher.
I think you.
Yeah,
Would be
we'll leave
nice.
that for you, mate.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll try.
Can you also make sure that you point out any health and safety issues in this particular video? Look, I missed that in the last one.
Oh yeah, because I was just so amazed, and we did Switzerland.
Well, you did see that they were on a train, and it almost went off the rails. So
Yeah,
that's
I'd like to see you go off the rails.
Stay seated when you're on a train.
Speaking of workplace health and safety, if you're missing the circular saws going off in the background, please drop a comment.
Yeah,
asking for the saws back.
We'll do our best.
If you subscribe to our Patreon, then you can hear exclusive saw content for 24 hours. So,
yeah, if you can actually, if we can monetize that, I might actually get to offset the price of the sawing that I had to pay for.
Yeah.
Which, you
we're
derive so
certainly
much
not gonna
pleasure
do it.
from.
Certainly not.
Not us, no.
Yes, you're quite sore about that one, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right.
I saw that coming a mile away.
Yeah. It's like a seesaw over here, isn't it? Okay. Quick, think of another one.
No,
No.
please don't.
It's such a sore point.
So we've been asked to do Greece.
Oh, you did that, didn't you?
Greece?
Yeah. It's a cold
Greece.
sore.
Thank
Little
you, Scott,
Greece.
please.
Yeah, we just need to keep this going.
Just keep.
Better grease it up so we
Okay,
can go
and
quicker.
to present it in the best Australian accent as usual.
Yes.
Alright.
It's Marina Satti with Zari.
Yeah.
Let's
We
roll
are
it with
in
the
Europe.
off-icon music
We are
video.
in Europe.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's have a look at what Greece has to offer this year. Yes.
Wow.
Grease is bliss.
This feels like a holiday ad.
I'm trying to tug at my
Come to
heartstrings.
Greece.
It's not going to work.
Bit of
Vintage, yeah.
Okay. Airline ad.
Wow. Just
okay.
move the mouse cursor off the play button so I can see the whole video.
Is she welcoming Victor home?
Sorry.
Oh,
Oh, okay. 4 octaves higher than I was expecting.
Danny, what was the car? Is that a Ford Tipex?
It's a Ford Sierra. Oh, I think it might be a Cosworth.
Oh!
Cosworth.
why don't we have drinks? We never have drinks.
A lot of auto-tune. Oh, what's wrong with the Sierra?
Okay, those flames are way too high.
Yeah, you need to sort that.
Someone's gonna get
Hazard.
dancing, not allowed.
And the production is like.
It's up there, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
They've really gone for that kind of old kind of 80s.
This video is like, what is happening?
Oh, that was
Are we
cool.
too old for this?
You tour guide. She's got a Britney mic.
Bit of vocoder. I wonder how they'll do that live. You can do vocoder, you can't do auto-tune.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the wheels on that Sierra.
Look at the socks and sandals on that guy.
Oh, the clip's trying to be like a bit.
It's
neat,
touristy, like top places. It's a postcard, right? It's
It's like an 80s postcard.
yeah. Interesting voice, hey?
Yeah.
This bit's really cool.
Yeah.
This is, yeah.
There's the TikTok dance. That's pretty funny.
She's trying. These Gen Zs in their selfie drifting.
TikTok dance.
Bit of halftime.
Rock you there.
Is that a dad?
Is that your dad, dude?
Is it your dad?
From Greece.
I
What
don't know
what
what
did we just
that
watch?
is.
and
I don't know
listen
what
to?
that is.
I'd like to thank the Greek Tourism Board for financing this entirely.
WA tourism eat your heart out.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Look,
I want to hear the vocals with different music.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I thought the vocals were really interesting.
She's obviously a very talented
Yeah.
singer.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That- There's a lot of crap on there, though, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like, I don't mean like it's. Like, I just mean
There's a lot of
production-wise.
stuff.
There's
Yeah.
a lot
There's
of
a lot
production.
going on.
There's like piled on.
how are you going
Lots
to
of
get
effects.
the intense gating on the vocal live?
Yeah.
How are you going to get that? It's like da da, like
Yeah.
it's here in the mix.
Yeah.
But lots of effects
It's like
as well.
it's like you can't. I'm not sure what you're going to have to. You have to put post
there is
production.
a lot of
on it
there is a lot of
live.
gating on the mics.
Yeah, but this is like a
Actually,
production
very-
style though,
Yeah.
where it's like it's deliberately really hyper compressed,
Breathy
right
singing
at the front.
Yeah.
And
Which you
then-
can't necessarily emulate unless you're
Yeah.
literally talking to the sound engineer going, you need to do this and you need to
This second.
Yeah.
almost
Because that like
ma-
is obviously a
You
big
can automate it.
You can automate
That's
it.
true.
the tut thing is a big hook in the song, but like to get that to sound like it does in that track live, I just don't know how you could do that.
Yeah, and
It's-
plus
While
the,
you're dancing.
Yeah.
well, and plus the auto tune I think
Yes.
is dangerous because you could use vocoder. For those who don't know, obviously in Eurovision you're not allowed to use auto tune on the main vocals. You're allowed to use some backing vocals and things like that, which are pre-recorded. But vocoder is basically putting your voice through a synthesizer, which is an instrument itself. So you can technically do that as a background. So if you put down your own voice quite low in the mix and have the vocoder push to the front as an instrument, then that would work.
Yeah.
But it's going to be very, very difficult to, I think, get across to get the same vibe across.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yep.
To me, this is a very Gen Z
100%.
video.
I have to
probably
admit I
not.
don't get it.
Yeah, we're
On
probably
first
not
listen,
meant
I'm
to
like, what?
understand the song.
Yeah.
I think it's deliberately supposed to be.
It
a
is,
little
it
bit
is.
like
It's tongue in
what-
cheek.
It's
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
playful.
And like,
yeah.
Which is
production,
fine,
like you were
but-
saying, like when you were talking about production style, to me that sounds kind of hyper poppy as well. Like
Oh,
it's-
absolutely.
but again,
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
not something.
Yeah.
I'm
But even
supposed
then,
to
it's
get.
like it's slammed. Like it's not like
Yeah.
it's not a conventional pop tune in that sense either.
Mhm.
Production
No.
wise, it is slammed. It's
Yeah.
like everything is really
In your face. Yeah.
hyper-gated, super in your face, super intense. I'm just not sure how you like. I'd just be curious, if anything, to see how this translates at Eurovision.
For those of you who don't know what gating is, it's basically getting the signal and cutting it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, past a certain
past a certain
volume,
threshold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the name of Norway's entry.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry.
I think it was really interesting. The point where we all stopped and were captivated was when the music stopped. It was like in the bridge, and she was
vocal.
doing that kind of vocal.
Yeah, it was
part.
beautiful.
It was like,
Yeah.
wow,
That was great.
was
And that makes me
amazing.
think
Like,
you get a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
You get a small insight and peek into her like natural talent that isn't just being overwhelmed with digitized
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether it just seems overwhelming.
Too much.
She's
Stuff.
just
So much.
stuff
everywhere.
Like, why can't she just play acoustic guitar and just sing? Just play some songs. Just at a campfire, you know. Be like everybody else, because that's what I understand, because I'm old.
We are old men yelling
We
at
are
clouds.
now
right?
old.
Yeah. I know. And it was like, you know, but it was like, there's lots of fast shots made to look like a VHS.
Yeah.
I don't know,
how loose
man.
your neck gets when
I
you
don't know.
complain.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh,
I think she is.
Yeah.
You can tell she's such a good performer and
Wow.
such an
Singer.
amazing
Yeah. And,
artist.
Yeah.
She has a lot.
Yeah.
She's very like she's very like appealing. What's the word? She's definitely got charisma.
Oh yeah.
She's got Riz, right?
You get it, Riz.
She's, yeah, so like definitely like captivated with it. It's just the music was just like the video was cool. The video was really
funny and,
it was fun.
and quirky and silly. Yeah.
I feel like it's putting sorry to use another car analogy, but this video did have a car in it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's a Ford Sierra, probably sort of early 90s, maybe late 80s.
How do you know that?
Because I really like cars.
I think it's a Ford Sierra, probably sort of early 90s, maybe late 80s. Because I really like cars.
Once, performance like this was only found in exotic two-seaters. Not anymore. Once, heated windscreens were only found in aeroplanes. Now you can see just as well on the ground. Once, most diesels lived in the slow lane. Today, Sierra diesels have turbos. Once, four-wheel drive was mostly for rally cars. Today, there's a range of 2-liter four-wheel drive Sierras. Once, electronic management systems were just a product of the space race. Today, they manage Sierra fuel injection. Once, ABS was only for large cars. Not anymore. Now, more than ever, there is only one Ford Sierra.
I think it's a Ford Sierra, probably sort of early 90s, maybe 90s.
And it's like putting a beautiful sort of folk singer in this like hyper electric performance car and going do your thing, and it's a little bit incongruous.
It's like
for me.
It's like doing to the singer what they did to that poor tourist in the clip the whole time. What is this song?
I'm not having a good time. Tourism in Greece is overrated.
Yeah, and she's like,
This is fun.
I mean, wouldn't you just love to hear more of her vocals?
Yeah.
To see what she's actually kind of sounds like.
I just want to, like I said before, I just want to hear how this would sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what is it going to sound? I have
Well,
no
maybe
idea. It's
it
not
will.
going to sound like that.
No.
It's not going to sound like that.
And again, we have got another.
Yeah, that was just like.
At least here it was kind of used.
It made sense.
It made
Yeah.
sense
Yeah.
because you had the little sort of flute. I'm sorry, I don't know what it's actually called. It's a flute of some sort.
It was pretty heavy as well. That's probably one of the heavier do ga.
Yeah.
I've heard.
Yeah, well, everything was
Just
maxed up, like we were saying, it was just
Yeah. Guys, in terms of safety concerns,
There's a lot in there.
I mean, where do we begin? I mean, you come off the airplane in the airport and you're met with this woman and you're like, can we trust her? Is she licensed to take me to the Acropolis? I don't know.
Could be
She's
unlicensed taxi for
She's
sure.
doing burnouts. She's also a tour guide. I did notice some very large and uncontained flames within the kitchen of one of the establishments there, as well as people, I don't know, adhering to food, health and safety regulations by a lot of dancing around.
Yeah.
Maybe a cultural thing in Greece, I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
I know they do like to boogie on tables every now and then. But very, very dangerous as far as I'm concerned when eating a meal. I want people to be sat down, not having fun, and just purely eating.
Alex, I'm so glad you raised all these concerns.
I mean, they're the main concerns with this.
Yeah. I think so far you've raised pomegranate allergies.
Yep.
For Armenia. Should fruit be allowed on stage?
Photophobia.
Photophobia.
Photophobia, of
For light
course.
sensitivity.
Oh, that's right. The Maltese spine readjustments.
Climbing on backs.
That's right.
The climbing.
Risk of suffocation through doilies. For
Yeah.
Croatia, you haven't mentioned that one.
Also, incredibly flammable. So, if Marina has these open flames on stage, the
They're
kitchen.
going to have a lot of work to do in those 90-second changeovers. From a safety perspective, it's just going to be a nightmare.
That's right. A lot of angles at very, very high altitude angles.
Yeah.
What happens?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to say.
Two
Yeah,
sort of
moving
like
around the
Is it
two.
2.5?
Is that a sandwich? Now we're going to have a debate on whether that's a sandwich.
or not.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a euro, right?
A euro. It's a euro. Yeah.
Where's the line between wrap and sandwich?
Well, you don't.
Voyager asking the hard
questions.
questions.
Well, I mean,
There was a
you
bit
know,
of rap in that video.
it was. So
If it's wrong, it's a rap. If it's
flat,
flat,
it's
it's
There's a
a
bit of muzukakia, a bit of yeah.
I'd give it like 2.5.
Okay, yeah.
But I do accept my own biases in this because this is clearly not a song that I can make sense of.
Mate,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not made for me.
so I don't think it's made for
I
And look,
think
and
I
Scott's-
think it will
Scott's
do
the-
better than I think it will.
Scott's the youngest member of this band as well.
You
So
think-
he doesn't-
I think it will do better than I think it will.
I think it will do better than I think it will do better than I think it will than I think it will.
Oh my god, I love that.
Simone, what do you think?
Yeah,
It's just gonna kill it because it just keeps getting better.
I was sitting at a 2 because I just spent the entire time just like, what am I listening to and watching the entire time? Great vocals, but yeah, maybe I am too old for this. Maybe
Yeah.
it is not for the millennial boomer that I am.
Millennial boomer.
For a boomer, you look great. So
Yeah, yeah, right.
Doing
I was
well.
talking about boomers in an Australian. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the boomers.
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah. Alex?
Look, I don't know,
From a
guys.
safety perspective, clearly one.
From a safety, you know,
Dangerous.
as we say in Australia, spot the hazard, assess the risk, and make the changes. So, look, there's a lot of changes to be made from a safety perspective.
Yeah, Marina. Make some safety changes, please.
Look, production, maybe we need to slap the hand of whoever produced this song because it's just like fucking insane.
Yeah, it's a little bit too maxed out.
But she's wicked. Like, I mean, as a performer, she's
no
she's
slight on
so
her,
good.
by the way.
yeah,
just going
no
to
slight.
reiterate
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
No
And
slight on
well,
her.
no slight on anyone personally. It's just choices that, again, we have our own biases. But I'm kind of with Scott. Like, I don't think it will do good, but also I think that it's going to do really good.
Yeah, it'll probably do better than we think. And we are wrong.
It's one of those. It's a sandwich where like the bread is too thick.
I'm gonna go 3. I'll go 3. 3.
Wow, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, because there's definitely it could be good.
It's like this really nice feeling, but you can't taste it because they've made big slabs of bread.
Yeah.
Like we're
Like
talking
a
about,
culture.
it's the
Yeah.
ratios.
Like a culture.
Ratios.
Yeah.
Ratios
It really
are
is.
off,
The
right?
ratios are off.
With sandwiches. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm kind of on a 1.5, 2 maybe for this one.
You're saying there's not enough tzatziki in the...
That's
Oh, sorry.
It's all bread.
Tzatziki.
Zaki.
Well, that's full of cucumber, so no.
Oh, yeah, sure.
What if it was pickled?
Now it's talking. But then I don't think it's tzatziki.
It says pickled juice and yogurt mixed together.
Oh.
That doesn't sound awful to me.
No, it sounds alright.
How many?
Danny?
2?
I said about 1.5.
About 1.5, 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I think to me it's a lack of understanding and appreciation for this particular genre.
Yeah.
I'm generally not a fan of it.
Yeah.
I think it's executed in a very interesting way. I think she's a great performer, and I do think it will do better than expected.
Yeah.
But personally, I'm probably going to give it 2 sandwiches or 2 souvlaki's or 2 muzukakias. I don't know.
Join us next time on Voyager Shows Their Age.
Yeah, we're not.
Which will be the next episode.
Millennial boomers.
Old pieces of shit judge new music.
I spy.